Hello everybody, how's it going today? So I realized that a long time ago, as with a lot of different games honestly, I said that I would revisit Boundless when I had a better grasp of the game and had a better idea of what was going on rather than just showing like 30 episodes of grind and bullshit on the game. And I haven't gotten to that, and to be honest with you, I haven't gotten to a lot of things on my channel, but we'll get a little bit more into that later, but I've just been super overwhelmed with a couple of things going on in my actual life, mixed in with just a lack of motivation for doing things lately. Just the long and short of it right there, so that's the best way that I can explain it really, is there's just a lot of things that I want to revisit for videos and not enough time to be able to just sit down and actually focus and record my voice doing it. But anyway, so back onto the Boundless thing. First things foremost is I'm definitely set up in a town now with a bunch of other people, and that's the first thing I gotta throw out right here. This game is heavily dependent on playing with other people, a much larger community. Just trust me on that one or you're gonna have a very bad time. You cannot solo this game. In fact, you can't even have all of the skills, and I realize that I'm using the wrong character here and start swapping over to another one. I have two characters in this game, one that is like my builder that can make anything that I need to have them for in the game. They're all like recipes and stuff, and then the second character, Tankenstein, is designed to just have like raw stats for monster killing and grind. And he actually has hammer proficiency too, so he's my miner in a way, so I'm kind of doing like a crossover. Luckily they're nice enough to give you respecs on your characters that you can do, I think, weekly or some crap like that, so it is unlimited for you to do respecs, and you can do partial respecs per like character level, I think, where you can remove a skill, get the skill points and put them elsewhere. But the point being is this game is incredibly grind heavy, and it's funny because while I was about to make this video, Chris was messaging me, and of course there has to be a plane driving by right now. It's probably gonna catch, but he was talking to me actually right as I was starting to record this video recording right here, and we were talking about the game, so I'll go ahead and put that picture on screen when we were talking about it right there though. But that would be his verdict on the game, and he's not wrong, really. The game is incredibly grindy, and it's not quite there yet, but it is still very, very enjoyable, and I highly recommend that you play this game with other people. Do not play solo. It's going to roll and run very dry, very quickly. Going to be very boring because of just the amount of grind that you need to do in this game. There's a lot of medals and achievements and perks that you need to do, like mine 10,000 blocks eventually will be something that you'll need to do after you get like X number of perks by mining blocks. And that's just a lot of work having to do that, and you need to get these perks to get a large chunk of experience towards your next levels. And pretty much everything in the game that you need to craft, that you need to do, that you need in order to be able to actually progress in the game is heavily dependent on being behind a level wall. And it's not even necessarily something that is like terrible game design exactly, because it's completely intentional. It's designed for you to be able to play with a large community of people. This is Minecraft if it were an MMO. But it's not designed for one person to be able to accomplish anything. You have to rely on a community to be able to do this. And when I realized that in this game, one of the first things that I did when I let go of that recording session the first time that I was playing the game was I went onto the forum itself and dug up about a place called Aquatopia, which they refer to it as the Rome of the Boundless world, which, yeah, it kind of makes sense. All roads lead to Rome. That joke right there, it's true. There are a bunch of warp portals that people can make jumping between planet to planet, and eventually you'll make your way to Aquatopia through these warps that go from one server to another. And it's just, the actual world in this game is so expansive. And that wasn't like a fucking up the word expensive kind of thing. I mean like expansive. It's so many. I'll go ahead and put another picture up right here about what the world looks like in this game, but it's just a bunch of different planets where there's different tiering systems of how tough that they are, where you can get better things. Certain gems only pop up in certain areas on certain planets, which gems are essentially like diamonds, except rather than it just being end all be all go for the diamond, there's like a billion different types of diamond that you can get that actually change what the tools can do. Some tools are much faster than the others at the expense of doing a little bit less damage. Some do more damage but are slower. Some can toxic enemies or some shit like that when you shoot them with the sling bows. Like, it's crazy the different things that there is with the end game in this. But again, it goes all the way back to the whole grind concept that I was mentioning before. I still, to this day, have only made one golden, like, weapon. I buy all of the stuff that I need from other people because it takes so many fucking resources to be able to make some of these higher end tools. It is not designed for you to just be able to go there in one sit down and just make a bunch of tools and be totally okay like you could do in any other game like this, any other voxel game. I can't just go underground, mine, take a couple of diamonds back with me, and then be done making tools like forever. It takes time. And then crafting itself, also you need to build these things which are on a much longer timer than it's just instant in Minecraft, but in Boundless you can be waiting upwards of 10 minutes for just basic crafting materials for building a house, and that's 4 blocks at a time, waiting 10 minutes. So you can imagine how much time it actually took me to build the house that I'm walking in and out of in this recording session right here. So again, it's just going to take a lot of time and dedication to get anywhere, but it's not a bad game. If that doesn't turn you off, that whole idea, believe me when I tell you that the community in this game is amazing, okay? Unlike any other type of game that you could play like this, griefing is not even a thing that you have to worry about. I don't even think people can destroy your ship. The way that it is with beacons and land plotting and everything in this game, you will never have to worry about another human being fucking around with your items, your gear, your house, or anything that you place in the overworld. It is such a non-problem, and everybody is so chill and friendly and willing to help you out with anything that you need in the game. And honestly, I turned down 90% of the things that I've gotten as requests from people because I just wanted to experience the game. And I've even gotten Chris into playing this game with me, so maybe I can get some more videos of actually stuff that we're doing right now, guys, for you later on down the line. But again, like, there's just so many things to do in the game right now where I haven't thought about how I want to do a video. So I might just do like a clipping of a 30-minute session or something like that and just cut to the good parts during it while we're doing a recording session. I don't know yet, but it's just a difficult game that I was thinking of for actual footage of it. So I just wanted to talk about it and show you guys a little bit of what to expect. And again, I wanted to try to showcase everything in this video about where I am, what it looks like, and this is just the planet that I started on. There are several other planets that I have visited in this game as well, and everything is entirely different. There's an entire red planet, Volpto, that I go to frequently for mining, and everything is harder to break into with rocks, but there's like red rock, red metamorphic, sedimentary, and igneous rock there. But when you make a tool out of that rock, it actually stays red. Like, there's just a tremendous amount of detail and work into this game. So many little things in there. And there's been like a major update in the game just recently too, where they added in a hunger system and where the stamina actually does something too, and I'm still getting used to that right now. I haven't really played it too much because I'm still trying to figure out my life here in real life on top of getting back into the Daisy mod again. That's already starting to take over my life again. And there's just a lot of things. So, like I said, I wanted to just revisit this game one more time and show you guys a little bit of like what the footage would look like of when you're somewhere in the game. And I still have a long way to go in Boundless before I get anywhere with like the bigger tools and stuff. But the best way that I can say is if you want to enjoy yourself in this game, be active in the community, talk to people, find people to play with, offer your help with other people, and then what goes around comes around in this game, essentially. If you're out doing something actively in the community in this game, people will inevitably, they will know you, they will want to interact with you, and it's just give to get, you know? That's how it works in this game. And that I couldn't really expect anything better. That was what I was hoping out of the game, was like a nice MMO experience like that. And it turns out it's just that I wasn't looking in the right spots when I was first playing the game. So, again, just wanted to showcase that one good time so that you people like see kind of what the game is about, because it was so minorly scratching the surface on the first video that I was doing. And again, I'm sorry guys about any like footage that I'm doing. I gotta do some more recording later on too, because we're gonna be doing some dig or die. I've been forgetting to upload what I had left of my dig or die footage to keep up to date with that with XEI. So I don't even know where we're at right now. I would need to take a look at that. I'm so far behind with everything right now. I went through like this major fucking not wanting to do anything, not caring about anything session for a while. There was just a lot of just bullshit going on IRL, and I didn't want to do anything. And I still kind of don't, because again, I only do these kind of videos, especially this right here, where I can just sit at home and just talk when there's nothing going on around me. I don't have to think about a goddamn thing. I can just record and do whatever the fuck that I want, and then think about these videos. And there are just so many other games that I need to revisit right now too, where it's hard to keep track of. Like, I forgot about Creativerse entirely, and I need to make more footage on that. I've been wanting to do a silent sit down or a review on every old game that I have played up to date. I know that's fucking asinine, because I've played a ridiculous number of games up to this point since I've had this channel for 4 years. So there's just a lot of content that I want to do and talk about, and I want to do more of these videos as well, but I don't ever know what to do with them or how to make them interesting or entertaining when I'm fucking talking about them. So anyway, this video is already getting quite a bit lengthy. Not enough jokes, not enough of anything to keep anybody's attention going on with it. Don't lie to me, it's true. So I'm just going to cut the video right here. I hope that you guys saw something that you liked in Boundless in here, so that was the aim. But if it's something that you think that it's interesting, I say take a swing at it, man. Like, get some people together. Again, get active with the community. Jump on the forums, talk to people. There's an Aquatopia chat and Discord that you can jump into as well for a channel. People are always willing to want to collaborate and work with other people and talk with other people and shit in this game, and it is an amazing community to be part of. So I'll see you guys later. Take it easy.